Vamos, Russo!
Good evening and welcome to Fremont High School here in Los Angeles, California, where the California United Strikers FC will be taking on against the C.S.D. Municipal. Good evening, everybody. I'm Alex Naveja, as the former champions of the 2018 fall season California United Strikers. Been a little bit of some time before they've played some ball games. Last game they had a friendly against the LA Wolves FC, as they were a part of the UPSL Pro Premier SoCal North Division, and even then this year LA Wolves playing in the playoffs, eliminated on that one. But Cal United, the Strikers, been a little quiet but have been practicing regularly on a regular basis, and recently coming out with the news that they are going to be playing in the National Independence Soccer League. So some big moves coming for Cal United for the Strikers. And as far as the Strikers are concerned, they were not able to play in the spring season 2019, but now things are going to be rolling for the next coming season for the Strikers. But got to take care of business tonight against C.S.D. Municipal, the team from Guatemala. This team, the Rojos de Guatemala, coming in, and they're very familiar with the UPSL play. They just faced off against the Atlanta Caribbean Division All-Stars. That was last Saturday in Atlanta, Georgia, at Wheeler High School Stadium, with the Rojos coming up with the victory 3-2. And even coming into this game, the Rojos of Municipal have not even lost a game in this road trip so far. They're 2-1-0. Very impressive so far in their 2019 tour of USA. And looking forward to this one. Cal United, the Strikers, looking forward to putting their first L on this road trip and try to spoil their spirits here in this one. But the Rojos de Municipal still have some business to take care of tomorrow. They also will be heading over to Lancaster against Newhall Premier FC. So it'll be back-to-back games between both of these ball clubs. As we have the starting players heading on over to the field, we'll bring you the starting lineups. First, start off with the Strikers. We have Kifi Cabrera, then Xavier Fuerte, then we have Gonzalo Saliera, then we have Adan Coronado, and Christian Gordillo, then Gustavo Villalobos, Andy Contreras, Evan Valdrep, then we have the captain Duncan Caprioti, then Adam Villon, who is the former 2018 fall season MVP, then Chris Klutz. And head coach for the Strikers is Don Ebert. Then assistant coach is Roy Chingarian. As we bring you the starting lineups for the C.S.D. Municipal. We have Guillermo Figueroa, then Hector Moreira, then Orlando Moreira, Carlos Gallardo, Jaime Alas, Luis de Leon, then Brandon de Leon, Esteban Marroquin, Frank de Leon, Ortoniel Arce, and Danilo Guerra. As we have the starters shaking hands right before the ball game is underway. A couple of results between the C.S.D. Municipal. Their first game against the Atlanta Caribbean Division UPSL All-Stars, they came up with a win of 3-2. Then they traveled over to Chattanooga FC. That was their one game that they came up tied. That was a 1-1 ball game. Then the closest game of the whole entire road trip was their third game against the C.D. Aguiluchos. That was their second win, 1-0. Then they have to take care of business today against the Cal United Strikers. So the Strikers haven't played a ball game in quite some time, using this one as a good international friendly for them. We'll wait to see what's to come for Cal United Strikers, preparing for their new season soon to come up. But we'll wait to see what's to come as the Guatemala faithful in attendance here in Fremont High School, cheering on their Rojos de Municipal, ready for the ball to roll as the captains will shake hands on the middle of the field. And this game is almost underway.
Go, Cal!
And of course, tonight's attendance, a mixture of Guatemala faithful along with the Cal United Strikers faithful. So we have a pretty good turnout. Energy is going to be at an all-time high, cheering on for both squads, especially for the Strikers. Them coming off of a championship year in the 2018 fall season. Just to remind you, a national championship for the Strikers. So not just a championship, but an all-time UPSL nationwide champion. So all the games that the Rojos de Municipal have played have all been a difference of just one goal. Haven't been very offensive, but they have been able to get the offense rolling on their end, especially most offensive game against the Atlantic Caribbean Division and the UPSL All-Stars, scoring 3 goals. And the last 2 games would only be able to score 1 goal. So we're waiting to see these 2 offensive teams, I would say. Cal United, the Strikers being a very good striking team as well, very offensive. We'll wait to see what kind of offense we'll see from the Strikers and what kind of offense we'll see from the Rojos de Municipal. A lot of people looking forward to seeing this ball club, the Rojos de Municipal, looking to see one of their favorite teams in Guatemala, and actually one of the top teams in Guatemala. 2 very talented teams going to take each other on here in Fremont High School in Los Angeles, California. Looking forward for this one. Alex Naveja with you on the call. Looks like the officials are trying to fix up the net over there in the Cal United Strikers side of the goal post before the ball can roll here. Before the ball even rolls here in Los Angeles, California, game time temperature, we're looking at 68 degrees. Not that warm, not that cold, but still a very good temperature to play some soccer here in this one. A very good attendance as well. Not your usual small crowd, but we're expecting a good one, and we could expect it to just add up as the night goes on. The mixture of the red and blue along with the black and white colors in the grandstands here in Fremont High School, and you can definitely expect the energy to be at an all-time high tonight. Expect to see and hear a lot of air horns blowing off, and if the Rojos de Municipal, as the ball will roll here in Fremont High School, as the Strikers will get the first possession in this one. So the Strikers so far currently in midfield, a long pass over on the left side, and that'll be going to the hands to the goalie Guillermo Figueroa. Be a back and forth passing affair by the Rojos de Municipal, as the Rojos will go ahead and maintain possession. Will pass to the left. It will spread out the floor. Long pass over to the right side. And we'll check the field. Go back to the midfield. Try to examine the whole entire field. As the Rojos de Municipal trying to spread out the floor. The Rojos Trying to go to the right side, and they decide to go through the middle. Then they're going to pass it to the left. A lob pass towards the middle, and it's going to be a block and caught by Kifi Cabrera by the Strikers. And the Strikers, as we mentioned before, did not participate in the 2019 spring season. They've been just playing in friendlies as the Strikers try to go in the middle, and it's going to go out of bounds. A little bit of a bicycle kick attempt at that time by the Strikers, and trying to get the first goal of the game early on. So we're just about to cross the 2-minute mark, and already the Strikers with their first shot of the game. That one missing wide left. It'll be a corner kick for the Strikers. The kick is up. The header. And the Rojos Municipal will go ahead and deflect that one off, but it'll remain in the Strikers' hands. Going to go down the middle. The shot is up and will be wide right. And that'll be a goalie kick for the Rojos de Municipal. So the Strikers were trying to decide on what league they were going to participate in. They were trying to look ultimately at the NPSL. Things not working exactly at their favor. But their last game that they participated against was against the LA Wolves FC, UPSL team. Part of the Pro Premier SoCal North Division. Played the friendly, and it looks like the Strikers never lost their touch in that game, scoring a total of 5 goals compared to the Wolves' only 1 goal that they scored that night over in LA Harbor College. And as for the LA Wolves, getting eliminated a couple weeks ago against Cuervos FC, as the Rojos Municipal trying to get something offensively going. And the crowd going a little wild on that, but will come up empty as Cabrera will go ahead and come up with the deflection. As the Strikers with a long pass over by the right side, a fast break. Going to slow it down. It's going to be a 1-on-4, long pass over to the left side, and it'll be the Rojos de Municipal will go ahead and take back the ball. Long pass over down the middle as Municipal trying to go with their fast break once again, going in the pass to the left side. And they'll go ahead and pass over to the left. As it'll be a quadruple in black jerseys, as the Strikers will go ahead and take back that one, and hoping for a call that time, but no call. They're going to play let that one continue on, as the Rojos will go ahead and take the shot, deflected off of the Strikers. The Strikers will go ahead and try to take the possession back, as the Rojos and Municipal will go ahead and take the possession once again. Try to get that lob pass, but the Strikers getting some contact on the ball and trying to deflect it. And now the Strikers got to get rid of it on their side of the field, but it'll go back to the Rojos and Municipal. The Rojos trying to get some fast break. A lot of red jerseys down on the left side. The shot off of one of their own, and they're going to go back to the top. And the Strikers will go ahead and get the steal on their end, but the Municipal defense adding the pressure, the header, and almost inches off of the head, at least to get a good shot on that. They're going to try to go from the right side, as the Rojos will continue on trying to go from the right. Trying to maintain possession here. The Strikers got to put some pressure on the defense, as the Rojos will go ahead and try to look for an open look. Still no good. Too many black jerseys and defense protecting the post. And the Rojos with a long shot, but it's too high on that one. So we get a goalie kick. It'll be Kifi Cabrera with the shot. So both ball clubs are already with 1 shot each, and it's still coming up empty. No shots really coming close for both ball clubs. The 6th minute creeping up here in Fremont High School, as the Rojos de Municipal getting a long pass, but the Strikers with a good interception and putting some good defense on their end. So the Strikers, the 2018 reigning national champions for the fall season, with the final being against Inocentes FC. If you recall that game, the regulation ended in a 1-1 tie. Game, of course, would go to a nail-biting penalty kicks, which the Strikers would end up winning a 4-2 shootout over at LA Harbor College and would make them the national champion. As the Strikers coming in, fast break, look for someone down the middle, and there'll be one striker all alone on the left side, and they'll pass it down the middle, try to slow things down a little bit and try to go down the middle, or rethink the strategy. Going down the middle, they'll go to the right side as the Strikers trying to dig in deeper as they'll go from the left. The lob, looking for somebody to kick in, and it'll be Rojos and Municipal with the deflection. So Municipal putting on some good defense already tonight and making it very tough for the Strikers, as it'll be the Strikers coming in with the throw-in, and you hear the chants for the Guatemala faithful chanting on for their Rojos. And you know that they're going to come in hot, chanting and coming in, waving the Guatemalan flag. So expect a lot of energy on their end. And as far as the Strikers are concerned, it's going to be tough for them to even match the faithful on their end and the energy. The Strikers finishing off in an undefeated 14-0-0 campaign in their 2018 fall season in the SoCal South Division. That was the division that they were participating in in their time for the UPSL. The Strikers, Abraham Villon winning the 2018 fall season MVP. He came on to inside the UPSL, shared his experiences to be on a very successful team in Cal United, the Strikers. Came on and shared what it's like to play for the Strikers, a very successful franchise for the UPSL, as the Rojos will get a long pass. That one will be lobbed, but that one will go all the way to the corner, as the Rojos will maintain possession on that. And they're going to get the shot up, deflected, but there'll be a whistle on that before that pass was even made. So the Strikers will go ahead and get the goalie kick, done by Kifi Cabrera. So the Strikers continuing on with that attempt with their successful fast-paced play. But so far the Rojos catching on and playing some good defense of their own, as the Strikers will see if they can get something going offensively here as they decide to go to the left. See if they can get some success, see if they can get a cut. Pass was intended to go to Andy Contreras, but that was a deflection off of the Rojos. Contreras trying to cut in. He was wide open down the middle. But Rojos defense able to read that one successfully. Strikers corner kick. Try to see if they can spread out the field. The kick, it's up off of the Rojos, but it will remain on the Rojos side of the field. And so far this has been a back and forth affair. One team has not had more possession than the other. It's been very well balanced between these two squads, as Guillermo Figueroa will go ahead and hang on to that one, allow the Rojos to spread out the field, and instead go with a slow kick by Orlando Morera. So the Rojos going in fast break once again, and the Rojos trying to ask for that hands call, but no call made. It looks like the officials allowing them to play a little more. No calls made by the officiating just yet. So Clute will pass it on to the striker, then back to Gonzalo Salguero. Salguero on the pass attempt to Gustavo Villalobos, and Villalobos will go ahead and let that one roll out of bounds. As the Strikers, founded in May 10th, 2017, this franchise only 2 years old compared to the Rojos de Municipal, founded on May 17th on 1936. So both ball clubs on different dates, and of course different years, at least 1 year between each other, celebrating on anniversaries. The Strikers only 2 years old as compared to the Municipal being 1936. So having many years under their belt. And again, the Rojos de Municipal asking for some more calls, but no calls made as the Strikers will continue to play on. Strikers on the side of the Rojos de Municipal on their side of the field. Gonna slow down the pace. The Strikers, originally founded by Pete Capriotti and Michael Collins, who have had connections to the Adult Amateur United Premier Soccer League, also known as the UPSL. California United FC intended to join the North American Soccer League as the NASL, as the Rojos de Municipal will continue to add the pressure to the Strikers. Start off as an expansion franchise for the 2018 season. But however, due to some instability of the league, the California United withdrew its franchise agreement from the NASL in early 2018 and announced that it was going to be exploring all professional league options for the 2019 season. So the Rojos gonna slow things down. The 13th minute, still goose eggs here in Fremont High School in Los Angeles, California. The Strikers coming in and adding the pressure to the Rojos de Municipal. And the Strikers got to get the ball out of their side of the field. Long pass, the Strikers losing possession, and that'll be a Rojos ball. Hope to see that mistake doesn't sting the Strikers on the rear end, as Rojos de Municipal will go ahead and slow things down. So on November 15th of 2018, the club was announced as a participant in the 2019 UPSL Founders Cup and as a founding member of a new league to being in the 2020 year. As the Rojos de Municipal coming in fast break, Strikers adding the defensive pressure. We'll go to the left side as Gustavo Villalobos passing it down to Christian Gordillo. Gordillo back to Salguero. Then Salguero back to 15. Pass was intended. Evan Waldrip was intended to pass it down to Gonzalo Valguero. So it'll be a goalie kick for the Rojos de Municipal. Guerrero Figueroa in charge of that for the Rojos. And the Rojos coming in hot. And they're going to have one guy coming in, and they're going to say, as one guy will come down for the Rojos de Municipal, as we wait to see a number, and looks like looks like it's Brandon De Leon that was going down pretty hard, but he'll be up, and it'll be a foul on the Strikers. So the Rojos will see if they can get an opportunity here, as they'll get a shot here. The Strikers trying to spread out the field. As a shot, it's up, deflected off of the Strikers. And the Strikers so far demonstrating some good defense. And they're going to go ahead and go to the left. Too many red jerseys. They're going to try to pass all the way to the right side, and the Rojos able to add some pressure there after that long pass. So on March 2nd of this year, in 2019, the team came out with a tweet on their intention to withdraw from the NPSL and the NPSL Founders Cup for the Strikers. 3 months later, on June 10th, 2019, last year, as the Rojos will come in pretty hot, another opportunity for them to score. Strikers able to deflect that one off of the foot, adding some good defense on their lower end. And it'll be Wildrip with the ball, passing it down to Salguero, and that'll be a throw-in for the Municipal. So only last month, June 10th, in 2019, the team was accepted into the National Independent Soccer Association as a member of the league's inaugural season. So the Strikers finding a home now, a league for them to play in now, as they've just sat back, played friendlies against some players, some teams against the UPSL, as Rojos tried to go in from the right side. Will end up going down the middle, the lob. No one's going to be there. That one will go out of bounds. And it'll be a goalie kick for Kifi Cabrera. So still blank pages with the 18th minute creeping here in Fremont High School. Alex Nveja with you, as both very good ball clubs in the Strikers and the C.S.D. Municipal. Also a nickname for them, the Rojos. And as far as other nicknames, as the Rojos coming in, and no call on their end, as the Strikers will go ahead and take advantage of the no call being made. And they'll go ahead and pass the ball back and forth, and the Strikers will go ahead and go fast break, playing their game, always playing fast break, and of course being very well conditioned to pass down low. That was a pass attempted by Gonzalo Salguero. A pass blocked by Guillermo Figueroa. So it'll be a goalie kick for the Strikers, and it'll be done by Abraham Villon, former MVP for the Strikers. See if he can set one up here. The kick will go up. The header off of the Rojos, and that corner kick will come up empty for the Strikers. Pass intended by the down low Gordillo, and a good attack by Guillermo Figueroa coming in. Decides to get that one and decides to kick it over to the midfield. So the Rojos trying to go to their side of the field, does just that. One lone player over to the left. Still waiting to see more red jerseys on their end. We'll go to the left. A lot of pressure by the Strikers. The pass will be off of the Strikers. And it'll be a goalie kick for the Rojos. So the chance of Rojos will continue on as they will get a corner kick here. That one will be up, the header, and that one will go out of bounds. It'll be a goalie kick for Kifi Cabrera. So a couple of nicknames that the Rojos go by. Of course, Rojos being one of them. Another one, El Equipo del Pueblo. And that one in English is the People's Team. Another one being El Mimado de la Afilición. And that one's called the Fans Pampered Team, as the Strikers will come in. And of course, continuing on with the fast break. So the Rojos continuing on with their ball movement. Another name that the Rojos go by is the Diablos Rojos, and that is the Red Devils. As I mentioned before, team founded May 17th, 1936. So the team has been around for a very long team. A team based off of Guatemala City. As the Rojos will go all the way over to the left side, and it's going to be an offsides call by the Rojos. First one called tonight. So the Rojos compete in the Liga Nacional, the top division in the nation, and they play their home matches at the Estadio Manuel F. Carrera. So this will be a Rojos throw-in. Hopefully this striker mistake doesn't bite him in the rear end. As the Rojos will throw that one in against Cal FC. That one will be a header. That one, as the Rojos will go ahead and regain possession. And that'll be another header for Cal FC, or Cal United. It'll be a throw-in by the Rojos. So as of 2015, the Rojos are the team that has remained the most years at the top level in Guatemala, having done so since the interception of the National League in 1942. They have won the domestic league 30 times, as the Rojos will come in, only player down low, and the Rojos still looking for a good quality look, and they'll go to the right. Still haven't gotten a good shot off. They're going to go pass it down the middle. No good. The Strikers defense doing well so far, deflecting passes down low. And the Rojos will go ahead and slow it down. And the Strikers are coming in. A shot by the Rojos, and that'll be off of one of the Cal United defense. So that shot, not exactly the best quality of shots after that deflection. And it was an easy deflection by Cabrera. So the Rojos most recently winning the 2017 Clausura tournament. They also won the CONCACAF Champions Cup in 1974. So Municipal is the most popular football club in Guatemala, and our traditional arch rivals of the Comunicaciones, who are also based in Guatemala City. And the Rojos, the team originally found by workers by the City Hall, as the Rojos with the pass down low. Good header by Cal United. So the team founded by City Hall members and workers of the Guatemala City. And it was founded by the municipality, hence the name Municipal, of course. They were first promoted to the top division, then called Liga Capitalina in 1938. As one of the Rojos players going down and going to try to walk it off. And it'll be Hector Moreira that went down, and looks like he's going to be all right. Still trying to stand on that left foot. Can't entirely put pressure on that left foot. So the Rojos will go ahead and have possession after that foul. Hector Moreira will go back to play. Looks like he's all right. And Cal United with that takeaway attempt. It'll be a long pass by the Rojos, and there's going to be one lone player. It's going to be a 1v1, the long pass, the attempt, and a header by Adan Coronado. Able to stop the Rojos offense there. And it'll be a shot off of the side of the netting. It'll be a shot by the Rojos, but will just catch the side of the goalpost, as Cabrera will go ahead and get the kick. So 27th minute in Fremont High School, as Cabrera will get the long kick, and the Rojos will go in and take the possession back once again, and too many black jerseys on their side, as Cal United will go ahead and get the steal, and it'll be a long pass, but a deflection off of Cal United, and the Rojos will go ahead and kick down out of bounds, and it'll be a Cal United throw-in. So the Rojos coming in their home colors, despite them not being even the slightest hair of being even close, as the Rojos will come in, and they're going to go to the left. Try to go from the left flank. Good pressure defense by Gonzalo Salguero, and the Rojos will go ahead and try to hang on to that one, and one player will hit the deck. The pass will go off, the long pass, and that one will be a lot of contact by Cal United, but still no whistles going off. And the Guatemalan faithful asking for where the whistles are at. So Cal United continuing on with a fast pace of play, as they usually play, try to outbeat the other team. And it looks like it's going to stay Cal United ball. So Cal United will go ahead and hang on to it. Standing at the 35-yard line, if you're looking at it through the football stadium. As Cal United, the pass over to the left side. Then they'll throw it, they'll kick it down the middle. And they're going to say it's going to be a goalie kick for Guillermo Figueroa. So still no score, and both of these ball clubs have been getting shots in their favor, but have not really gotten the best of looks. It's just been a very good defensive game between the two ball clubs. So looking at the Rojos of the Municipal, they won their first National League title back in 1942 in the 1943 tournament. The first ever official National League championship in Guatemala. They won 3 of the following 6 tournaments, the other 3 being won by Tipografía Nacional, whom which they had their first known rivalry. As Cabrera will go ahead and get that kick off. Cal United with a long pass, but it'll go back to the hands of Municipal. Trying to get that one away, and a good little move by Municipal, getting one of the Cal United players to bite on that one. And now this time, we're going to try to get a player all on his own, but it's going to be an offside call, and quickly the strikers will get that one off quickly, get the roll in. And that'll be Christian Gordillo with the ball, looking to go all the way. With the pass down the middle, the strikers will hang on to the shots, and it'll be Figueroa with the block. Figueroa using every inch of his body to get the deflection, making the catch on that one. And Cal United will go ahead and maintain possession with the ball. This time we'll go to the right side, and it'll be Figueroa once again, and he will kick that one at least close to the midfield. So we take a look at that kick one more time, that shot. Figueroa able to put his hands on it. And we can easily say that's the best shot on the night so far between both ball clubs. As Cal United will get the throw in, then we'll go out of bounds, and they'll go ahead and try it once again. It'll be Chris Clute on the throw in. So the Strikers trying to see if they can get another good look. And they're going to say it's going to be a foul on the Rojos. So going down and hitting the deck is Gonzalo Salguero for Cal United. So he's going to get a free kick. And Guillermo Figueroa, goalie for the Rojos, trying to formulate the wall and see to try to not allow him to get the best shot, best look. So Salguero waiting to get a shot off. So the whistle will go off. The kick will be off. And Figueroa with it. And it's going to be a Cal United goal. Cal United with the goal. And the shot and the goal was by Evan Waldrip on the shot. It was Figueroa getting the deflection and was not able to hang on to it, and it was Waldrip coming in and getting the shot off the rebound and able to put it in, as Cal United will lead this one now 1-0 on the 33rd minute. So now Cal United will have a 1-goal lead. And here comes Cal United once again, a long pass, but this time Figueroa will make sure to hang on to it with both hands. No rebound this time. So again, Figueroa coming in with the lob, but Cal United will go ahead and hang on to it. The Strikers taking the time. And this time, it'll be the Rojos coming in with the takeaway. So Rojos playing from behind now, and it's going to be a 1-on-2. And calling everybody off will be Cabrera. Calls everybody off and says that he's got it. Long pass by the Strikers. And this time, once again, the Strikers trying to come back down low. Figueroa will go ahead and slide, and we'll kick that one elsewhere. And it'll be a turnover on the Strikers. It'll go back to the hands of the Rojos. So 1-0. 35th minute, and it looks like we're going to have a substitution coming in. So leaving the ball game will be Brandon De Leon, and now joining the game will be Juan Estrada. So that's going to be the end for Brandon De Leon. And the Municipal will go ahead and try to go with a different player, see if they can get some offense going here in this one. And again, this game has been pretty well balanced. It's been a back and forth affair between both ball clubs, both teams sharing possessions on both ends. Not one team having more possession than the other. Both of them really just going back and forth, what you would expect from this game. And now Cal United trying to capitalize on a mistake that the Rojos committed down low. And it's going to be Cal United losing the ball. And the Rojos will go ahead and take the ball back. And the Rojos coming in their blue and red colors, jerseys being in their red and their shorts being in blue. A long pass, and it'll be the Strikers trying to take that one away. And Cal United gives it back to the Rojos. Rojos with a long pass over on the left side. And as for the away uniforms for the Rojos, they come in an all blue color. Blue jerseys, blue shorts, blue socks, you name it. But of course, being all blue, they're still going to be called the Rojos. And the Strikers coming in, fast break over to the left side with the ball, passing it to Gordillo. Gordillo will let that one roll, and it'll be a goalie kick for Municipal. So 7 minutes remaining here in the first half, with Cal United scoring on the 33rd minute. And shot was made by Evan Waldrip. So far, the one goal standing alone. And the Rojos, for the first time in this 2019 tour of the USA, are playing from behind. They haven't played a game in a deficit. So now going to have to play from behind. Trailing this one 1-0 with Cal United getting a good shot. Originally, the shot, it was Gonzalo Salguero with the shot, then it was deflected off of Guillermo Figueroa for Municipal. Then a good read by Evan Baldrip coming in and able, off of the rebound, was able to come in and able to kick that one into the goal post to make it 1-0. The Rojos, it was a 2-on-3 match of the Rojos, now going to stay with the possession. And still haven't been able to get that really good shot that they've needed. And that's going to be a shot off. And that one will miss to the left side. And that shot will be good enough to get the love for the Guatemalan faithful. So that shot missing left. And not even attempted by Cabrera to even try to block that one. It'll be a corner kick by the Rojos. And it'll be empty as the Strikers are trying to take that one away. Rojos will maintain possession. They'll go ahead and decide to start all over. Pass it back to Guillermo Figueroa. The Rojos working from the 50-yard line. Long pass over from the left. And a couple of titles that the Rojos have won. They have 25 league titles for the Rojos. And that is the most ever by any team in Guatemala's history. So Cal United playing a very talented squad with a lot of titles on their end, but of course that being in their home turf. Different when you come into the United States and from Guatemala. And as far as domestic cup titles, they have 8. Winning one in 1960, 67, 69, 94, 95, 98, 2003, and 2004. So a lot of domestic cup titles to this squad. And as far as CONCACAF Champions Cups, they only have a 1, and that one coming in 1974. As the Strikers with another good defense on their end. Long pass to get the ball out of their side of the field. So the 41st minute slowly coming in with 4 minutes remaining. Of course, got to wait for what extra time we're going to have, a stoppage time. Cal United already with the lead here, so don't have to play too much of having to depend on trying to score, but they, of course, got to get as many goals as possible, especially against this talented team in Municipal. Just talking about how many titles they have and how many championships they have. And of course, Cal United, as of recent, are officially a part of the National Independent Soccer Association. And definitely a big step up from UPSL and NPSL. And the National Independent Soccer Association, also known as NISA, proposed professional men's soccer league in the United States. And waiting to start their inaugural season in September of 2019. So on June 6th of 2017, it was announced that the newly formed National Independent Soccer Association would begin play in 2018, targeting an initial 8 to 10 teams, but later would be revised to 8 to 12 teams. Initially, the league would be outlined plans to introduce a promotion and a relegation system once they reach their goal of 24 teams. Of course, the first in U.S. professional soccer, and in doing so, act as a feeder league to the North American Soccer League. But, however, the NASL ceased operations prior to those plans being implemented. But on February 13th of 2018, NISA co-founder Jack Cummins died suddenly. And on May 17th of 2018, it was NISA co-founder Peter Wilt leaving NISA to help start up the Forward Madison FC ball club in Madison, Wisconsin. And Madison FC, they do play in the USL League One. And the Rojos, the long pass deflected off of Cal United. And all by himself will be Gustavo Villalobos, all going in all by himself. It looks to be a 3-on-1, but Villalobos will go ahead and retreat. Pass intended to Gordillo. That one will be robbed by the Rojos. So a committee of club owners has been formed to elect new leadership within the organization. So 30 seconds left until the first half coming to conclusion. We'll wait to see on how much stoppage time there'll be here in the first half. There shouldn't be that many. Shouldn't be that long of a stoppage time. But we'll wait and see in the meantime. Pass to Gordillo. Gordillo, the pass back, but it'll be the Rojos taking that one back. And that's going to be the final whistle here in Fremont High School in Los Angeles, California, with Cal United leading this one 1-0. And that shot was in the 33rd minute by Cal United's own Evan Waldrip. Shot was originally by Gonzalo Salguero. Then off of the deflection of Guillermo Figueroa. Figueroa wasn't able to hang on to the ball. The deflection off of his hands, and then it was Evan Waldrip coming in and getting the shot in and able to put it back in and make it a 1-0 game. And with that goal, that one being the lone goal of the ball game, As we head on over to halftime here at Fremont High School, with Cal United leading this one 1-0 as it's halftime. Others will step aside. And welcome back to Fremont High School Stadium, where Cal United Strikers lead this one 1-0. Just a quick recap: it was a goal shot by Evan Waldrip in the 33rd minute in the first half, as we're just about to make our way to the second half. I'm Alex Naveja with you as Municipal Rojos playing from behind, and they'll start off with the possession here in the second half. So in that first half, it was both of these ball clubs going back and forth. As far as in possession is concerned, it was just both of these teams. It would be Cal United Strikers that would come in with the possession and try to get a shot on their end, and it would be the Rojos getting the possession back. It has not been a lopsided affair between these two. Has just been both of these ball clubs just getting possession, as the ball will roll here in Fremont High School for the second half of this friendly international between Cal United Strikers and the Municipal. As Municipal, it'll be a throw-in for the Strikers, leading this one 1-0. We'll come into the second half with a lead, and as far as the Rojos are concerned, they haven't been able to get that one shot that has been able to really even up the score, as the Strikers will try to come in, but it'll be the Rojos able to put some good defense, and they've been putting good defense throughout the whole entire night and giving the Strikers a very hard time. It wasn't until the error committed by Guillermo Figueroa, not able to hang on to the ball, and it was Cal United that ended up capitalizing on the mistake. So it's been a who's going to blink first in this staring competition between these two, and fortunately it just happens to be the Rojos de Municipal. And as for Cal United Strikers, with them joining NISA, they do have a team also in the UPSL that goes by the California United FC, with the Rojos coming in fast break, passing it from the right, and a good deflection by Cal United, but will remain in the hands of the Rojos. So Cal United will go in and take the ball back. Good defense. The Rojos come back once again, and they're going to say a foul call, and it's going to stay on the Rojos side. So Cal United FC 2 being the team in the United Premier Soccer League. They maintain a second team which participates in the Pro Premier Division of the UPSL. The team played as the LA Wolves FC in 2017 UPSL spring season, then as OC Invicta in the 2017 UPSL fall season. The Rojos will get the kick off, and it'll be Cal United that will get in a shot by the Rojos. Goal! Municipal! What a shot by Luis de Leon. Absolute laser beam crushed that shot to tie things up in the 48th minute. Ball just rolled away from Cal United, and he just got an absolute good shot, got all foot out of it. And it's now a 1-1 game here in Fremont High School Stadium. And now the Guatemala faithful in full effect, with full of energy, waving the Guatemalan flag back and forth, left and right, you name it. And the energy is fully restored here in the venue, as Cal United now work with a tie ball game. New ball game coming up. So Luis de Leon coming in with a good shot. It was a ball that got away from Cal United, and that was a mistake that Cal United made as well. Just couldn't hang on and maintain possession as Cal United with a shot, a header, and goal! Goal for the Strikers! And just like that, they regain the lead here in this one, 2-1. In the 50th minute here in the ball game. And just like that, they get their vengeance and a nice header that time for Cal United. So this game already with 2 goals, only here in the second half. And now Cal United coming back with the offense. It'll be a 2-on-1. Decide to slow things down with the pass, and it'll be the Rojos coming in and deflecting that one. Cal United have already gotten the lead back, and the Rojos will commit a foul here. No yellow card, nothing committed. And hitting the deck was Abraham Villon. Been relatively quiet tonight. I've not seen him score any goals tonight. And here comes the So 2-1 here in the second half, here in Fremont High School. And the Rojos now coming in, fast break once again, and it'll be the Strikers taking that one back. And now they got to just take that one back, and it looks like it's going to be, looks like it's going to be a goalie kick for Cal United. So talking about Cal United and them having a second team being Cal United FC2 playing in the UPSL. Both Cal United, the Strikers, and Cal United FC2 were both coached by Eric Winalda. And both were crowned UPSL national champions in each season. Additionally, as LA Wolves FC, the team placed third in the United States Adult Soccer Association in 2017 National Championship in Milwaukee, with Gustavo Villalobos hitting the deck, and a whistle will be blown as Villalobos will take his time to get up. So Cal United, 2 ball clubs for their own. And already, when we were in the first half, it was Cal United getting the goal in the 33rd minute. As we take a look at the first goal by the Rojos once again. Very good shot, and looking at the Cal United shot right here. And then getting the header right there. And Guillermo Figueroa not able to get any fingers on the header by Cal United. That one able to break the tie, make it 2-1. First half, it was a very tough time for both of these ball clubs to even score a goal. But now in this one, both of these teams are coming in guns blazing. And the Rojos, so continuing, trying to look through their bag of tricks. See if they can tie things up once again. And of course, the first goal they committed, it was a mistake that Cal United committed, and it'd be Cal United. It's going to be a 3-on-1. The pass to be deflected off of Figueroa, and all by himself, it was Gustavo Villalobos going all the way. But smart move by Figueroa, having to deflect the ball off of that one. The pass to Villalobos was all alone there on the right side. If Guillermo Figueroa wasn't there, we could have expected it to at least be a 3-1 ball game, or at least a good quality shot by Gustavo Villalobos. It'll be a corner kick. It'll be done by Abraham Villon, and the kick is up, and a header attempt, but it'll be blocked by Municipal. So we have throw-in for the Strikers with the 55th minute slowly coming right up. So the Rojos de Municipal winning the first National League title in 1942 and 1943 tournament. First ever official National League championship in Guatemala. They won 3 of the following 6 tournaments, the other 3 being won by Tipografía Nacional, which they had the first known rivalry. The foul will be called by Rojos de Municipal, and a yellow card will be issued for the first time tonight. And the yellow card will go against Frank de Leon. So the yellow card going in the 56th minute. First one that's issued today, and a substitution is now coming in. That's going to be the end for Frank de Leon after getting his first yellow card. And now coming into the game will be Hector Morales. That's already 2 substitutions for Rojos de Municipal. First one, Juan Estrada came in, and it'll be Cal United scoring another one here. Goal! The Strikers strike again here in this one. The Empire strikes back here in the second half, scoring 2 here in the second half. Just take a look at that replay. What a pass down low, and it was just pass after pass, and then being able to get it off, and what a shot it was by Cal United, making it a 3-1 game, and coming in hot here in the second half. Already scored 2 after Rojos de Municipal making 2 substitutions, and so far Cal United is sticking out with the starting 11 that they have so far, as Rojos Municipal will go ahead and remain with the possession, with it being 57 minutes. 3-1, Cal United coming in hot here in the second half, as the Rojos Municipal will go ahead and come in with the left side. Then the Strikers will go ahead and take it away, and it'll be a throw-in for the Rojos. So 2 starters already out, and it's both De Leon's. First, it was Brandon De Leon being out on the 35th minute, then Frank De Leon being out in the 56th minute. And coming in was Hector Morales, coming in for Frank De Leon, and Juan Estrada coming in for Brandon De Leon. It looks like there's going to be another substitution by Rojos de Municipal. Going to wait till the dead period along with Cal United. So throw in for Cal United. And I don't know what happened in the locker room, but just going into the locker room, they had a hard time scoring except for the one goal made by the lone goal himself, Evan Waldrip, as we do have a substitution. Now coming into the game will be Neri Cifuentes. And now coming into the game, coming out of the game will be Andy Contreras. And now coming into the game will be Kevin Gian. So first substitution for Cal United. Strikers, now that they have the 2-goal lead here, going to be able to try out a little something different. But talking about Rojos at Municipal a little bit more, during the 1940s and early 1950s, Municipal's most iconic player was forward Carlos Toledo. Carlos Toledo, as Guillermo Figueroa almost trying to get away, and it'll be Cal United over here trying to come in on the side. It'll be a 2-on-1, and it'll be a deflection. A deflection off of Hector Moreira. It'll be a corner kick for Cal United, looking for goal number 4. So 2 types of fireworks going on right now during the game. We have the fireworks, of course, that you think about exploding in the sky. And we have fireworks for Cal United. Them coming in hot and already scored 2 goals and trying to continue on the firework display here for the Cal United faithful. And Guillermo Figueroa almost was gonna try to reach up for that one, decided to do the smart idea, let it go. So there's their most iconic player, Carlos Toledo, and also known as Pepino, who wore the red shirt throughout his career. He helped the club win their first 4 league titles, the last of them coming at 1954 and 1955 tournament. Also the year Toledo retired. So the year that Toledo retired as a champion in the tournament. His career total of 129 goals remains the 4th highest in club history. Some serious goals right there for Toledo, also known as Pepino. So Cal United, hearing the fireworks up in the air, gonna see if they can have some fireworks on the field. Nice move that time by Abraham Virion. Well, losing possession, and it'll be Clute coming down on the right side, seeing if he can take it all by himself. Decides to pass it over to the right side. Newly player coming into the game, Kevin Gian, coming in, and he's gonna lose that one. So it'll be a corner kick for Cal United. The Strikers, as it's going to be a corner kick for Gustavo Villalobos. Decides to just pass it into Christian Gordillo, and the pass, the header off of the Rojos, and that time Guillermo Figueroa able to hang on to that one. And the Strikers again, slowly but surely coming closer and closer to scoring a 4th goal of the night for them. Remember the last time they played, it was against the LA Wolves in a friendly, and they scored 5 goals against the club. So could potentially see 5 as well, but the Rojos trying to maintain possession as the Strikers will go ahead and kick that one out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Rojos. So the Rojos end up passing it to the Strikers. The Strikers Trying to spread out the field, go back to the Rojos. So in 1948, Municipal won its first international honors as a friendly tournament held in Havana, Cuba, to commemorate the Cuban independence. As Cal United with a long pass over to Villalobos. Villalobos is going to go all by himself, get a shot away, and Figueroa getting the deflection that time. And it was a good quality shot by Villalobos that time, and he just missed it. He had space right there and going with the left foot, and Figueroa able to read the shot and able to get the deflection. It's close to being a 4-1 game here in just a few more seconds to the 65th minute. Second half still very early. And already 3 goals scored here in the second half. And the Rojos continuously reading the defense for the Strikers. So Municipal playing for Cuban independence in the tournament, which that squad featured Toledo, Mario Camposeco, and goalkeeper Jose Pedro, also called by Tarzan, Jose Pedro Segura. And the end of the 1950s were a darker time for Municipal. As Cal United will get the corner kick. Look for goal number 4 on the night. The goal, the kick, it's up, and it's Villon with the attempt, but it will be no good. It'll be Clute recovering the ball. They're going to try it once again. Overstanding on the 30-yard line, and they're going to get the pass. The Rojos will go ahead and take that one back. And the Strikers trying to add the pressure to the Rojos, and the Rojos trying to get some fast break. And that's going to be trying to go down the middle, but the Strikers able to take the ball back. But the Rojos getting it back and trying to pass to the right side. Going down the middle. Pass to the left. And the Guatemalan faithful still looking for more goals, still eager at least to get 2 more to tie things up 3-1. And looks like going to be a foul on Cal United. And going down was Neri Cifuentes. We could have a substitution coming into the game. Standing by currently will be Cash London, waiting for a substitution to be made. And right now the Guatemalan faithful trying to put up a selfie as they all gather up by the railings here on the seat. And the Rojos with a long pass attempt, trying to go to Jaime Alas, and they're going to lose that one, as it'll be a Cal United throw-in. So coming out of the game now will be Christian Gordillo, and now coming into the game will be Cash London. So no more Christian Gordillo, and in the 68th minute, London will be joining into the game. You really got to appreciate the energy here in Fremont High School. As Rojos trying to use the fuel to their advantage with the cheering of the Guatemalan fan base here in attendance in Fremont High School. And they do come in a very big pack as well. Both of these clubs having their fan bases cheering them on here tonight. And every time one of these clubs score, you definitely can hear the cheering going on. But of course, more for the Rojos. As London will lose possession of that one, as the Rojos will try to regain possession, and going down will be Duncan Capriotti. Capriotti, the captain for Cal United, gets right back up and ready to play. So Clue to his goalie in Cabrera. And the pressure for the Rojos coming in and having to get rid of that one relatively quickly. Cabrera doing the smart thing and taking that one out of bounds to allow the Rojos to throw in instead. The Rojos were coming in and putting in some pressure on Cabrera. Decides to kick it out of bounds, and that ball, long pass. But it'll be London getting a header off of that one. Coming in on the fast break. It's going to be Villalobos again by himself. It's going to be a 3-on-1. Looking for some additional help. Decides to go with the pass. Missed one of the Cal United players. The Rojos were trying to capitalize on the effect, and the Strikers will try to come back as one player will hit the deck. It looks like it's Abraham Villon going down. He stays down. And the Rojos trying to capitalize with one player down, but Villon will go ahead and come back up and join the ball game. So 71 minutes here in Fremont High School, with Cal United leading this one 3-1 against the Rojos de Municipal. And they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul on Cal United. The fans definitely asking for a call, and it looks like they're going to get it. It looks like a yellow card is going to be issued as well. So it looks like a yellow card will be issued, and it'll be on Abraham Villon. He will get his first yellow. So the first one for Cal United, second one of the game. First yellow card was on Frank de Leon in the 56th minute. So the Rojos will go ahead and get the corner kick. See if they'll get a good look here in this corner kick. You can see on the side of the court, some of the reserve players for the Rojos trying to stay warm. So the Rojos trying to avoid their first loss of the 2019 USA Tour. They come in to Fremont High School being 2-1-0. Looking to avoid losing here tonight, but are trailing right now by 2. 3-1 is our score. Tomorrow they do have a game as well. They will be heading over to Lancaster. They'll be playing against Newhall Premier FC. And the Rojos trying to stay unbeaten and stay perfect in their USA Tour. So now the Strikers will go ahead and get the takeaway, and now it'll be Villalobos now going from the right side. He's going to have some additional help, though. It's going to be a 3-on-4, but deflected off of the Rojos that time. So Villon heading over to the corner to do a corner kick, and already with the yellow card. And the 71st minute, Villon getting the first yellow card for Cal United. And there is a Cal United player currently down over around midfield. Hopefully no injuries are being sustained right now. So he's going to try to walk on his own. So he's trying to get examinated here. So all the goals, one goal being scored by Evan Waldrip for Cal United. Him getting things started. And coming into the game will be Juan Pablo Osegueda. He's going to be replacing in Adan Coronado. So 75th minute, 3-1 here in Fremont High School. And it'll be the Rojos getting the takeaway against Cal United. The Rojos going with a fast break, trying to get it past, as Clute will go ahead and do the smart thing, pass it over to his goalie Cabrera. Cabrera will get rid of that one quickly. So Cal United going over with their fast-paced play. You know, when they have the ball, they're not looking to take their time. They're not looking to play slow. Their style of play, we're gonna push hard. We're gonna push fast break. That's all we play. And so far, we've seen that pay off for Cal United. So Clute will pass it to London. London will try to pass from the inside to Villalobos, but that's going to be a foul on the Rojos with Abraham Villon going down. So Cal United playing that one relatively quickly. Rojos will take that one away. Long lob pass, and it'll be Rojos going to maintain possession after almost losing it. Cal United with the pass down to the side. London, then London giving it to the Rojos back again, and Cal United will hang on to it. Villalobos with the lob pass to Villon. Villon will be there on a 2-on-2, but the Rojos will go ahead and take that one back. And the Rojos with a couple of headers here on midfield. Cal United and the Rojos throw in for Cal United, and there will be another substitution made. No more Gustavo Villalobos, and now coming into the game will be Miguel Sanchez Rincon. So a couple of changes for Cal United, giving everybody an opportunity to play. Miguel Sanchez Rincon will join the ball game. Long throw on by Cal United here in the 77th minute. So a lot of fireworks going off around here in Fremont High School, along with the soccer game tonight. And it's been mainly all Cal United that's been doing all of the offense. The Rojos still looking to at least try to tie things up. They do have one tie, and that tie coming against Chattanooga FC in their second game of the tour. And at least try to go with no losses on the tour. So the Rojos, they're trying to look for the right offensive rhythm. Haven't been able to find anything, as Rincon trying to battle it out with Rojos for the possession. But it'll be Municipal that will get back the possession. Long pass by the Rojos with Cal United. Going to take that one back. Rojos regaining possession. Trying to cut it down. Little too less of red jerseys, almost losing the balance. Wasn't able to hang on to it. It was Juan Estrada losing his footing. So we got a goalie kick for Cabrera. There'll be another substitution made for the Rojos. That's going to be it for Danilo Guerra. Now coming into the game, so coming into the game will be Donato Gil. So Donato Gil coming in place. Ultimately coming in place of Danilo Guerra. So going with a new lineup for the Rojos as Cal United going from the pass to the right side. The Rojos able to get the deflection, regain the possession. And you could just tell the Rojos really trying to add that additional pressure throughout the whole entire thing. Cabrera trying to come in, saying, I'll take that one on my own. As the Rojos were trying to come in. Try to take away the ball from Cabrera. And Vion with the pass over to Rincon. Rincon trying to maneuver his way through 3 defenders for the Rojos. But coming in, Cal United adding the pressure, adding some defense. So the 81st minute coming in, and with 14 minutes remaining. 14 minutes remaining here in the second half. Still plenty of time for the Rojos to tie things up. And as far as Cal United is concerned, the time is on your side. You are leading, but the Rojos coming in. It'll be Clute coming in and taking that one away from the Rojos. So Rincon coming in and battling it out. So the Rojos, they've been able to get the necessary takeaways, haven't been able to get the shots that they've wanted. And so far it's been pretty tough, and the Rojos will be a corner kick for Municipal. As the Rojos attacking from the left side, no good. And that'll be Cal United ball. So what a game it's been so far. First half being relatively quiet, only being 1-0. And right when the second half started, it was Municipal getting 1 goal back to tie it up at 1 apiece. Then right away, it was Cal United coming back and getting a goal of their own as they are going to try to come into thread here as Figueroa will kick that one away. Just in time, it was a Cal United player that was giving chase and was very close. Had that ball gone away from Figueroa, would have been easily been 4-1. Municipal with the pass on Back to the top. Then Municipal will keep possession. That'll be from the right side. The lob up off of Cal United. So Cal United showing off the hustle, and the Rojos still fighting back and fighting for every possession possible. Here comes Cal United with a fast break. Untitled Rincon gets past one defender. It's going to be another Cal United player coming in and almost going to lose possession, and the Rojos will regain that one. And Rincon with some very good shimmy moves that time, getting through one defender, but too many red jerseys for him to handle. For him, it was only a 2-on-3. That time, a little bit of a tougher play for him to make. So with Cal United joining over from Nisa, and them coming from UPSL, and trying to join the NPSL, was not so successful. They decided to join the National Independent Soccer Association, as the Rojos are coming in the attack with the shot, and an easy deflection that time by Cabrera. It's a very easy deflection that time for Kifi Cabrera with Cal United coming in to the offense. They're going in from the left side, 3-on-1. Need some assistance on his side, as the Rojos easily will take that one back. On June 10th, 2019, it became known that both Miami FC and Cal United, as Cal United with the shots, and Guillermo Figueroa getting every inch up in the air to try to deflect that one, but that one just missing off of the top of the crossbar. That was a good shot by Cal United. Just got a little too underneath the ball and the shot. But no other, still 3-1 with the 87th minute. So Nisa getting Miami FC and Cal United, the Strikers joining in. They were both approved at the recent Board of Governors meeting to join Nisa, while the previously identified club in Central Florida would now be playing in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, instead of Daytona Beach, Florida. But it was unclear whether either of the teams would start before the league's September start date. On June 27th this year, it was announced that the Oakland Roots SC would have their inaugural season with the league in the spring season rather than previously announced NPSL Founders Cup, as the Rojos coming pretty close, but Cal United coming in with good defense and pressure all the way, as one of the strikers will come down and asking for attention. So the clock slowly ticking with the 88th minute coming in. So a couple of ball clubs to talk about with Nisa. They do have Miami FC just recently joining, along with Cal United just joining us. And as far as the Oakland Roots also joining, and Philadelphia Fury also being one team as well, joining the league. San Diego 1904 FC being a team from Nisa. A lot of these teams, you look at all of the years that they've been founded, and majority of them pretty fresh teams. So they're gonna. So there was Gonzalo Salguero, who originally went down, but it'll be Beto Navarro coming in on the 89th minute. So Salguero gonna go down there and get evaluated. Hopefully all is all right to Salguero, as the Rojos maneuvering left, right, the shimmy, the pass. The Cal United getting that one back. What some moves by the Rojos, coming in with their tap dancing shoes, moving left and right, and trying to dodge a series of Cal United players. Trying to show off his skills, trying to maneuver through the defense. And it was Jaime Alas moving and maneuvering through the Cal United defense, and really did that impressively, as we are in the 90th minute here in Fremont High School. We'll see how much stoppage time there'll be left of this one. It'll be 2 minutes of stoppage time. Final hopes for Rojos. And the long pass, the Rojos going to have an opportunity. They're going to maintain possession, going to try to get a shot off, but it's Cal United putting on the defense and adding the pressure on Municipal. And the Municipal fans trying to come up on their feet and trying to see the last hopes of their ball club from Guatemala. See whatever is left of the game. Cal United will try to burn as quickly of the 2 minutes as possible. So the Rojos is trying to enjoy the last remaining minutes of the game. It'll be Guillermo Figueroa passing it down to Carlos Gallardo. And what a game it's been between these two ball clubs. Coming from a very difficult game to even score in, with Cal United getting the first one, then coming into the second, then with Municipal able to tie things up, and then Cal United answering back with 2 goals of their own to make it a 3-1 lead throughout the whole entire game. And ultimately, Cal United has led it throughout the whole entire thing, as the Rojos fighting through possessions. And Cal United had Municipal looking at their taillights the whole entire night. And the offense definitely went into the side of Cal United, getting so many good looks and making Guillermo Figueroa work there on the goalpost. And Cal United, despite them not have been playing in the 2019 spring season, they looked good, and that's the ball game, as Cal United wins this one 3-1 and hand Municipal their first loss in the 2019 USA Tour. And what a game it's been, as Cal United win this one 3-1 here in Fremont High School. I'm Alex Navejas. We have some interviews coming right up. A player for Cal United and a player from Municipal. Stay tuned, guys. Huh? Is it off? Evan, it was a good game today, 3-1 final. What felt good about today's game? How'd you feel?
We felt pretty good. I mean, a little bit slow in the first half. They were a great opponent, great team, and we didn't really know much about them and how they played. After the first half, in the locker room, we talked about changing our game plan a little bit, what we saw in the first half to change up, and came out strong in the second half. And overall, it was a good game, good opponent.
How'd it feel to get that first goal? You got the offense going, and even going into the locker room with a 1-0 lead. How did it feel, especially you leading the team, getting that goal off?
It felt good. Simple tap-in, really, but even though we were up 1-0, still had another half left, and we wanted to come out even stronger, get another goal, and really keep fighting in the second half and have an overall better performance. So the goal definitely helped in the first half and helped the team, but I'm excited we came away with a 3-1 win.
Just a final question, and with you guys joining this new league now, how are you guys going to adapt to the NISA now and prepare for this new league?
That's a good question. We're going to take it day by day, get ready for the season. As the season starts coming up in September, we'll start training more and figuring out more of our game plan and what we're doing. This is the first game we've had in, 4 or 5 months, really, so a little bit rusty overall, but I thought for the first game in a while we had a good performance, and hopefully we keep performing better.
Evan, thank you so much for your time. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Sweet. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
There you have it, guys. It was Cal United coming up on top 3-1 against Municipal. It was a well-fought game between both of these ball clubs, but it was Cal United, despite them not playing about 4 or 5 months. Last game against the LA Wolves FC. Still doesn't look like they've lost a beat, but looks like they're going to be getting ready for over there in the NISA League. Hope to see you guys there. Have a good night, everybody. I'm Alex Naveja, live from Fremont High School.